Today on the channel from AEW Unmatched Series 2, Wardlow. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for our continued unboxings of Unmatched Series 2 via Jazwares AEW figures. And today we got another first time in the line. We've got Wardlow, MJF's bodyguard, associate, whatever you want to call him. Mr. Mayhem, I think is one of the things they call him. A man of many names, but I call him friend, or not at all. But we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to box it. We're going to talk about it. We'll see where it goes from there, but Wardlow is something special because we don't get a lot of them, but a big wrestler. There's not a lot of big wrestlers in AEW. You got Luchasaurus, you got Brian Cage, Hobbs, you got Wardlow. That's about it. Maybe a couple other guys out there, but a lot of littler, smaller guys. Nothing against those little guys out there, but you guys know me. I'm a product of the 80s. We loved our big wrestlers, and it stuck with me to this day. But AEW doing a lot of great things, but not a lot of big guys, and I think that's one thing they need more of in AEW, and we'll see what the future holds. But Wardlow, definitely one of the big guys out there. Still fairly new to the scene. You can tell they're really protecting him. He's not wrestling a ton of matches. As he starts to, develop a little bit more, I think he'll have a pretty bright career, I think we can say, in AEW eventually. I gotta think a heel turn or a face turn against MJF is in the cards in 2022. Stay tuned for that. But there's the old packaging on Wardlow. There he is, got the old flex pose down there, looking like a big man should look. Extra head, extra hands, all kinds of fun with this one. Silver at the top, the unmatched staple, unless you're a luminary, of course. AEW logo, glamour shots, all that. Number 12 in Series 2, got a little glamour shot on the bottom there, AEW logo. Beautiful silver, I do really like that silver color. It really does pop. On the side there, you got the AEW logo. Looks like an eye. An eye. I feel like I'm a Wheel of Fortune. On the back, you got the cross-sell down below. You got the AEW check your own local listings. You got a big glamour shot. You got a big autograph going on. And you got Wardlow looking only like a Wardlow could look. So there you go. Taking a peek here. We got a screaming head sculpt and a regular head sculpt. So that's a little interesting. Something, a little bit of both. Choose your own adventure, as we love to say. Pull them out of the package here. There it is. Beautiful first time in the line. First time wrestling figures. See you later. Goodbye, plastic prison. There he is, old Wardlow. He looks like an Irishman, doesn't he? I don't know. It's the green. I guess it's the MJF logo. I thought for some reason those were clover leaves, like a young Finley out there. Fit Finley, that is. But it's actually the lion, kind of to match MJF's gear is what that is. So that tells you I wasn't looking deep enough. Wasn't looking close enough. There's that head. Those have been hard to get out, those heads, but we got them. Got some fists. And there he goes. See you later. Get out of here. All right, now we get down to it. And man, there it is. Once again, beautiful elbows. I'm so excited. Jazwares, you really listen to your fans. I just want to believe they listen to my videos. Was anybody else promoting that? Come on. But I love it. I love these elbows. It really is a game changer on these figures. The tightness, the thickness. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Kudos, Jazwares. A bit of a plain Jane figure, but we kind of knew that would be the case. Just got a black singlet going on. You got the two lions in green. You got the Wardlow down his back. Interesting head sculpt here with the screaming head. Yeah, I don't know. If you take this head off, I think people would say, who is this? I'm not sure. Maybe it's Wardlow. Maybe it's Tucker. Maybe it's Kyle from the Kyle Peterson YouTube channel. Who knows? People might be confused at this head. But I think a lot of that goes to, I don't know if Wardlow has a face that's stuck in a lot of people. A lot of people know MJF's face. They know, obviously, Daniel Bryan, Kenny Omega, Bryan Danielson, those kind of faces out there. I don't know if Wardlow is to that point yet. But an interesting screaming head sculpt. I like the looks of it. His hair is a lot longer now, so this was taken a while back, but still a beautiful head sculpt here. Just a beautiful figure all around. I like a meatier, bigger figure. It doesn't feel like we get enough of those in the AEW line. So when we get them, we really got to take note and really hold these close to our hearts. All the articulation of a regular Jazwares figure. You got the bicep swivel. You got the double jointed elbows. Beautiful. You got hands that are removable, of course, moving all around. Removable head. You got the diaphragm. You got the waist. then you got is there a thigh swivel? Yes, there's a thigh swivel. Very well masked thigh swivel with the tights here. Very well masked. You got the double jointed knees, you got the boot cut, and then you got the ankles, of course. Fabulous figure here, fabulous. Then you get the extra hands, and what are the extra hands? Of course, they're 2 fists. You know Kyle loves a good fist, so I get it. 2 fists right here. Wardlow, a guy should have some fists. He can do that big double bicep pose. He can do the big old flex appeal going on. And then you get the regular head sculpt. This is good for the wrestling figure Wardlow, but if you want a bodyguard Wardlow, I think this is the head, the more stoic, standing behind MJF. And speaking of MJF, let's pull him out from the bullpen here. MJF also in Unmatched Series 2, so make sure you check out that review on the channel. And then you got Wardlow right there. So you got these two together. Quite the team, quite the group. Here for it all day long. And I really do like this Wardlow figure. And this is one of those ones that really is better than expected. I thought it would be kind of cool, but I like the thickness, the bulk of the figure. Of course, the fist and the elbow issues being fixed is great. And then 2 fabulous head sculpts. Both head sculpts are really good. I think in the back of a lot of people's minds, we don't necessarily know what Wardlow looks like in the face. Maybe that's just me, but I think you pop this head off, you're going to say, I don't know who that is exactly. You ask the average Joe out there, but he's getting there. He's still young in his career. He's got a long way to go. And you know what old Jerry Reed says? And MJF might be in that same case as well as Wardlow. But they're both rising stars, 2 of the biggest stars of the future, I think, for AEW is these 2. And it'll be interesting to see how their dynamic plays out in the future. So there it is. There's old Wardlow. What do you guys think about him? Are you here for it? Are you excited for this Wardlow figure? Is this what you were looking for? I think a lot of us are happy to get it first time in the line. The more first time in the lines, the better at this point for AEW. I think that's one of the last big gripes, that we keep getting the same Moxleys, Jerichos, MJFs over and over. I think in 2022 we'll still see some of those, but I think we're going to see a lot of new talent infused into the various lines. So stay tuned for all that fun out there. But there it is. There's Wardlow. Give me your thoughts in the comments down below. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the old notification bell. SirPaul64 on Twitter is where you'll find me. Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. And, of course, ProWrestlingTees.com. Support the channel. Pick up a t-shirt. So for Wardlow and his special guest visitor, MJF, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.